It's Way Up. I'm here, Jasmine Brand.
I'm here.
It's here. Let's get into some Yeetie. Let's do some more Diddy stuff. You know,
Okay.
we didn't get into details about this, but Prince Harry has now been named in a $30 million lawsuit. And that is by Rodney Little Rod Jones. He filed these documents last month. He said the guests were drawn to Diddy's alleged sex trafficking parties because of his access to celebrities like famous athletes, political figures, and international dignitaries like British royal Prince Harry. To be clear, Prince Harry is not a defendant. He hasn't been accused of doing anything wrong. He's just named.
He's in close proximity to being around, hanging out in these kind of circles.
And listen, some people may not have any idea. I've been to a Diddy party once.
What?
It was New Year's Eve.
I'm just
I know.
funny.
It was New Year's Eve. I was with, I don't even want to throw people, but I was at Roxy.
Okay.
And,
Roxy Diaz.
Yeah, Roxy Diaz. And it was New Year's.
What time did you leave? Because
we left while the party was still in full swing. So
okay, so you didn't get to see any of the good stuff.
Yeah, I was probably there for like an hour. It was too crowded for me. I was like, this is too crowded. Let me get out. But, you know, we did a little pass through. Now, another person has been accused of sexual assault and harassment, and that is Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, cool.
Little Rod has now accused him of sexually harassing and assaulting him. And according to representatives for Diddy, he did not immediately respond for a request for comment, but he says that Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching, groping, and fondling his legs, his upper inner thighs, near his groin, the small of his back, near his buttocks, and his shoulders. He said he was extremely uncomfortable, leaned away from him, rejected his advances, and he did not stop until, according to Little Rod, he forcibly pushed him away. And he says this did happen on a yacht that was rented by Diddy back in January of 2023. Now, Cuba Gooding Jr. has not been charged with any crime.
This is not the first time there's been this kind of accusation around
Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah, he's had other allegations.
Yeah, this is not the first
accusations
time.
as well. Mm-hmm. All right, now Kevin Hart has taken a major loss. He sold his Bored Ape NFT for a fraction of what he paid for it. Remember when Bored Ape was like what everybody was trying to get and spending so much money on these NFTs? So he spent about $200,000 on it in Ethereum, and now he has sold it for about $46,000, which I'm surprised it's even worth that much still.
That's a loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's a loss, but, you know, I didn't think it would be worth. But Justin Bieber actually owned some that was valued last year at $59,000. He paid $1.29 million.
Oh, my goodness. I'd be sick. Well, I guess if you had that kind of money, it's not. I'd be sick to my stomach.
Be sick.
Yeah.
That's still a lot. All right, now Wu-Tang has announced their new Las Vegas residency. They did their first run.
Okay.
And shout out to my best friend. She went and took her son and her son's friends from school to Vegas to the residency over the weekend.
Okay, how was it?
She said it was great.
Okay.
She really enjoyed it, and Redman was there too with Method Man. So
nice.
A lot of hits that they run through. So now they have announced they're going to be extending their concert series with 2 more shows this fall. And Maxwell has announced his tour dates with Jasmine Sullivan. It's called the Serenade 2024 North American Tour. So Jasmine Sullivan and then rising singer-songwriter October London. That kicks off September 14th in Hollywood, Florida, and it wraps up October 27th in LA. And anybody who wanted to see Playboi Carti, his tour has been officially canceled. He said he was going on tour, bringing his entire Opium label with him, but things were getting rescheduled, and now it's been canceled. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar, but one major story we have to talk about today is that bridge collapse in Baltimore. So we'll discuss the details that we know so far. It's Way Up.